A cylinder is a geometric solid with two parallel and congruent bases that are circles. Okay, they do not touch; they are congruent, and the distance between them would be the what's the distance between your two bases called? We talked about it yesterday. The altitude, height, same difference, how far they are apart. Now there is an axis that is a segment that connects the centers of the bases. So imagine an imaginary. Try it this way so it might have a better chance. Bless you. That's the axis. Okay, it's in the center of this cylinder, and it connects the centers of your circle bases. Does that make sense? That's what an axis looks like. All right, and then a right cylinder, just like what we talked about yesterday, we have right prisms and we have oblique prisms. A right cylinder is one that is standing straight up and down. An oblique cylinder would be like slanted a little bit, and I actually have pictures so that you can take a look at them. Okay, do you see the difference between a right cylinder and an oblique cylinder? The right cylinder is standing straight up and down, and the oblique is just like slanted a little bit, yeah. Everybody good? Jerry's not taking notes.
Wait, can you go back?
Are you trying to copy those pictures? Also, those of you who were not here yesterday, I tried to make a recording of the notes, but I kept having issues, and so I did not get a video yesterday. So just get your notes from somebody else.
Right.
Did it not keep disconnecting yesterday?
It did.
Okay. Are we done? You done with us? Okay. All right, so first of all, for a prism, you don't have to write this down because you wrote this down yesterday. The formula for lateral area is the perimeter times your height, right? But if we're talking about the distance around a circle, what else is that called? Circumference. And we learned a formula for circumference, did we not? What is it? 2 times pi times r, 2 pi r, or pi times diameter. We tend to stick with the 2 pi r. So more specifically for a cylinder, your lateral area is 2 times pi times r times h, okay? Think about this. This 2 pi r is taking the place of the perimeter because that's the formula for the circumference of a circle. So the formula did not change, right, Jonathan? Mm-hmm. You wake up. Just close your eyes and thinking. Okay. All right, so the formula is exactly the same. It is the perimeter times the height. We are just making this specific to a circle, and the perimeter or the distance around a circle is the circumference, and that is 2 times pi times r. Same thing with the surface area. The formula that we talked about yesterday for surface area is over here to the right. Surface area is equal to my lateral area times 2 times your base area. Well, we can make that specific because my capital B is the area of a circle. What's the formula for area of a circle? Pi r squared. Isn't that what we have right here? So do you see how it's the same exact formula. We're just plugging in the circle stuff instead of the P and the B. I see that. These two are passed out, yeah. Let's see. Are we ready? No. Now with these, when I give them to you, I'm going to want my lateral area and my surface area in exact form. What does that mean we're going to leave in our answer? Pi. We're going to leave the pi in our answer, okay? Unless we're doing like a word problem and it says round it to the nearest foot, then you would multiply by 3.14. But otherwise, we want to leave pi in our answer. So we got exact answers. Okay. Everybody good with the formulas? Sebastian, leave them alone. Quick question, when we're finding the lateral area and the surface area of cylinders, like the prisms that we did yesterday, the area of the base is never going to change in formula, is it? Like yesterday, we had a rectangular base, we had a triangular base, we had a trapezoid base, we had a hexagonal base. Those are all different formulas for the areas. But what kind of base does a cylinder always have? A circle. And there's only one formula for area of a circle. So we are using the exact same formulas over and over again. This one is actually quite a bit easier than the prisms because it's just one shape. Are we ready now? Okay. We are going to find the lateral area and the surface area. If you'd like some help on drawing a cylinder, those aren't as hard to draw. Draw yourself like an oval shape. Yeah. Yes. Draw your lines down, and you're going to draw a half a circle, and the back of it would be dotted because that's going to be the back part of it. I just can't draw dotted stuff over there, but. Okay, so that's kind of how you draw a cylinder if you wanted to draw it. One pi plus 1 pi is 2 pi, yes. Right, 2 pi. All right, so we're going to start with lateral area. Again, lateral area is the perimeter of my base. My base is a circle. What's the formula for circumference of a circle? 2 times pi times r. And then it's times the height of this prism. So let's plug in our information. We've got 2 times pi. What is my radius? 4 times what is my height? 6. Okay. So when we do this, we're actually going to multiply the numbers. 2 times 4 times 6. We're not going to multiply by 3.14. We're going to leave pi in it. 2 times 4 is 8, and 8 times 6 is 48. So my lateral area is just going to be 48 pi. And I want you to leave it just like that. So far, so good? Go ahead. Okay. All right, now we're going to do surface area. And surface area is, the formula is the lateral area plus 2 times my base area. But what's the formula for area of a circle? Pi r squared. So essentially it's my lateral area plus 2 times pi times radius squared. Okay. What did we say our lateral area was? 48. Okay. Oh, we didn't find the area of our base, did we? Let's go do that. The base area is pi r squared. What's my radius again? 4. So we're going to go pi times 4 squared. What would that be? 16 pi. So we've got 2 times 16 pi, right? Oh, I forgot my pi on that 48. Try that again. What's 2 times 16? 32? Mm-hmm. Where?
32. Because if you do 2 times 16, pi, where is 32 pi?
That's what I wrote.
I meant like 32 pi times 2 pi.
No. You're not distributing because there's not a plus or minus sign. Yes. Yes. PJ? Yeah. All right, when I add these two together, 48 pi plus 32 pi, are they like terms that can actually be added together? Yeah, they both have a what in it? A pi. That would be like an x in it, okay? As long as they both have pi, we can add it together. What does 48 plus 32 give me? 80. So my surface area is going to be 80 pi. Okay. This is much easier than yesterday, yeah, because it's just one formula all throughout. Everybody ready?
Yeah. Actually, no. You can homework right now?
Not yet, no.
Oh, man. Why?
Hey, boy.
Are you good? I mean, you turn around talking, I'm waiting on you. Just saying. Okay. Try that one. Area. Again, the lateral area is 2 times pi times r times h. What is my radius here? 3. And what is the height of my cylinder? 8. So we are going to multiply 2 times 3, which is 6, and 6 times 8 gives me 48 pi for our lateral area. Ah. Hold on, you don't understand what? Okay. It's because the 6 is my diameter, the radius is just half of that. It's the same thing. That B, stop talking. The B represents the area of the base, right? Okay. Well, I just wrote that because we're writing we wrote a specific formula for a circle because the area of a circle formula is what I just highlighted, right? It's still 2B. It's still 2B. I'm just making it more specific to my circle, if that makes sense. Jerry, do you have a question?
No.
You're just playing with the string? Okay. So it's going to be plus 2 times pi times what's my radius again? 3. Okay, so we've got a square 3, which gives me 9. Then multiply that by 2, which gives me 18 pi. And then if I add 48 pi and 18 pi, then I get a total of 66 pi. It is much easier than yesterday, yes. Okay. Again, the formulas, listen, the formulas are exactly the same as yesterday. We just made them specific to circles, okay? If you think about perimeter, that's the distance around a circle, which we call circumference, and it has a specific formula. So it's not that we have to learn 2 new formulas today. It's that we just have to make it more specific to a circle. Ready?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Good. Try that one. I have my base, my circular base, and the radius of that is 7. I have no idea. Yes. There we go. Okay, so my radius is 7. And then my axis, remember I showed you with my little shape up here. The axis is actually going down the middle, but isn't that the same as the height? Isn't that the distance between the 2 bases? Okay, so that has a length of 4. So we're going to go our lateral area, which is our perimeter, 2 times pi times radius, times our height. What's my radius again? And my height is 4. So if we multiply 2 times 7 times 4, we get a total 56 pi. And then for my surface area, it is going to be that 56 pi plus 2 times pi times radius squared. And I saw some of you going to the side to find the area for your circle. That is perfectly fine. Actually, probably a good idea. What's 7 squared?
49.
49. And then I have to multiply that by 2, which gives me 98. And then I just need to add those together. 56 pi plus 98 pi is going to give me 154 pi.